It's day 4 of losing those last 20 pounds. Good morning, ladies. It's day 4. I'll never diet again. This morning I'm starting off with 1 pound, 10.3 ounces of zucchini, and I will make up the difference with my salad that I made yesterday. And then I'm off for my walk. Well, since my husband bought a kayak, I figured I better warm up a bit on the Concept 2 rower and catch up on the CORNSTAR. Don't push it too hard, especially if you're one that's had like chronic fatigue syndrome or fibromyalgia or something like that. You know what you can do. And it's not worth it. Otherwise, you can throw yourself back and not be able to do anything for a week or two, and that's not any fun. You can feel it, whether your body wants to be pushed or not. Yesterday, I had a big spring in my step, and so I might have pushed myself a little harder. And today, I can tell my body says, chill out a little bit. Even though I did row 5 minutes to warm up on the Concept 2 rower so that my arms aren't in complete shock when I start rowing in that new kayak. That should be fun. So I'm going to start out with a pound of that mixed salad I made yesterday. I'm just finishing it off. It's a pound, 0.0, oh, it doesn't matter. It's a pound worth of salad. But I wanted to show you something. Another visual is how much does 3 pounds of potatoes look like? Now, why would I show this to you? Because when I first started doing Chef AJ's program, basically what I was hearing was that I needed to eat 2 pounds of non-starchy vegetables of my choice, and 3 pounds of potatoes was fine. I want to invite you and challenge you, if you've never done it before, to go ahead and try. You just go ahead and try to eat 2 pounds of non-starchy vegetables. That's 2 salads, 2 salad bowls, and I'm just gonna have 1, and 3 pounds of potatoes. You will lose weight, and what happens is because of the satiation in your stomach, your body's gonna signal you and tell you that you're full and that you can't eat anymore. And it's fantastic. This is what breaks the food addiction, because it's telling you to stop. You don't even want to eat because you know you're not putting junk in your stomach. You're putting nutritious food, and you're getting all the nutrition that you need. And it sends all the right signals to you that you're done eating. And as you know, I measured out about a pound of potatoes yesterday, and I ended up not finishing it all. Now, obviously, every person is going to be, their activities are going to be different, and their requirements of food are going to be different. And they might metabolize their food a little bit differently, but for the most part, we're all pretty much the same. We can tweak things just a little bit for those little things, but for the most part, we're all just the same. Just like the animals out in nature, they all eat the same things, and the birds eat the same things. You know what I mean? So we're all pretty much the same, even though I'm a human. But today's vlog may be a little bit different because I also hurt myself. I debated whether to tell you or not, so I'm kind of wobbling around. I had one of my big guard dogs bump into my knee, and so I'm kind of wobbling a little bit. I'm going to eat this. I'm not eating all of this. I just wanted to show this to you. I'm getting ready to eat my zucchini. I thought of a funny joke today, that the only thing I'll eat with eyes are potatoes. This is just 1 pound, 9.2 ounces of potatoes. And I'm sorry, I'm not very enthusiastic. I hurt my knee. I'll be a little quieter today, maybe. I'm just wanting, because I don't feel 100%, my sinuses are bothering me, and I got this owie on my knee. So I'm just wanting some soup. I'm going to make some potato corn chowder. Super simple, Mixing up my pound of potatoes. You can use up to 3 pounds of potatoes or as much as you want if you're making it for more people. I want to mention that, you know, don't worry if you're used to watching the videos and all of a sudden there isn't an upload. It could be because our internet is too slow. It's been slower than dial-up lately. Or, you know, we have activities that we have to do. So when I get back from our activities, I'll upload vlogs and things like that. I got some fresh tarragon and parsley from my garden and also some rosemary. I love having an herb garden, keeping it even more simple and less fancy because I just don't feel 100%. 4.5 cups of water is enough. I'm going to put this in the Instant Pot on high for probably 3 minutes. I also want to put a few dashes of red pepper. And if I could tolerate black pepper, I would load it up with black pepper. Hi, this day hasn't quite gone like I expected it to. My knee, I have to go to the chiropractor to see if he can put my knee back together. And so the soup that I made, I am not able to finish it. My daughter just brought me the little 2 cups of potatoes and zucchini and corn that I had left over yesterday, and I ate it cold just because I wanted to get something in my stomach. It's kind of a weird thing. I've never hurt my knee like this before, where if I stand up, I feel like I'm going to pass out. So that was some of my potatoes. I ate it, but I didn't show you what it was. It's in yesterday's video. It was this one here. But I didn't feel like eating. But I've made myself eat something. Sorry. Adding 2 cups of frozen corn. Adding 2 tablespoons of white miso. Tablespoon of low sodium tamari. 1 more tablespoon of low sodium tamari. I wish I could put pepper on here. Black pepper would taste so good.